Hello everyone. Today I'm here for another review, another comparison review. Uh, but I have something different today for you. Of course, I love to listen extreme metal sound. Metal is extreme, is the same. I love this, but I love and other kind of music. So today I bring something different, something new, something from some of my favorite bands in general, bands that I grew up and made me what I am today. And today we will speak for punk rock, skate punk, 90s punk, pop punk, whatever you say it. If it is punk, it is not punk. I do not fucking care. I just want to describe you for what we're talking. And today I have bring with me some of my favorite albums of Green Day. But first, we speak for from Green Day for one of my favorite albums of them, Insomniac. When I was kid, really I loved this album. It was really amazing for me. Of course, The Dookie is my favorite and I believe the best Green Day album. But when I was a kid, really I loved this album, the Insomniac, that came out 1 year later than Dookie in 97, no, 95, 95. Um, and always I was bothering from the CD sound. The CD sound was sound little loud, little compressed. The drums really annoy me. I cannot really enjoy this album like a Dookie for the production part. So I tried to buy some vinyl versions over the years, and if I find something different, something better than, and I can enjoy the album. And today I have bring some vinyl presses. I think it is all. This title no have many vinyl presses. I think there is 4 or 5. I have 4, but I think this is the 4 versions. This album was cut from 4 different mastered engineers, and whatever some other version is repress, but they contain the similar mastering from the previous mastering engineer. So I think this is the 4 I think I have it all, and I will make one comparison which version of this album sound the best. Okay, let's start. In the last position of the Insomniac, I have this. This came out in 2009, and it came out in Europe and in America and USA. This is the Europe version. The USA version was cut by Chris Bellan, the famous amazing Chris Bellan, and the Europe version was cut from Marco Clago in Optimal Plants in Germany, one of my favorites cutting engineer in general. Um, I had not the opportunity to buy the Chris Bellan cut, but this version, the 2009, but I buy one later version of him. We speak later. Okay, this version is the Europe from cut from Marco Clago 2009 with this sticker here. The punk rock bands at gay follow. Okay, bullshit for the first time on vinyl in over a decade because sound matters. Okay, all vinyl of this album has the same labels. No, so you cannot understand. So if you want to understand what version is this, you for the 2009 pressings, US and Europe, they have this sticker and behind say manufacturer in Europe, and from the matrix running out in the vinyl. Okay, this version, guys, I think is the worst of this album. Sound really the master engineer put a massive bass, really massive, and this fuck all the clarity of the album. The bass is above everything, the mass is above the guitars, the drums. Really, the bass is so big, so annoying, uh, and the sound becomes so muddy. Really, I cannot enjoy the music from here. Example from the CD, I think here I have the CD. Actually, I have to. Now ask me why this is that. You know the reason. Uh, Actually, the CD sound better than this. So this is very muddy, very thick, very mass. It is like he put more than the album needed, bass and fuck all the clarity. But to my surprise, the pressing itself probably is the best of this version of this album. The pressing is dead quiet, no pops, no distortions in the end of every side in the songs, nothing. It is very clean. It was amazing pressed version in optimal, but the sound quality, the mastering was poor in my opinion. I cannot listen to the album. I prefer to listen to the album from the original CD. So if you must choose this, you choose this, and this it is similar with digital file. When I saw you CD is digital file. You can find the same sound from digital file, so it is no in this day no worth to buy the CD if you do not want to have the booklet. You buy this if it is cheap, if you are a collector and if you want to see the lyrics in your hands. But in general, uh, no reason to buy this. It is the digital sound. Okay, last position. In fourth place, I have four vinyl of this album. Okay, in the third place, I have the original Europe version, and let me to say you, this album when it came out in '95 was pressed in the US, original pressing of US, original pressing of Europe, two versions, no other countries. In the middle of '90s and in these days they do not press in every country like old days in '80s. Greece, Korea, Ukraine, Japan, no, USA and Europe, nothing more. And this it is the original first pressing in Europe, and take the third place. This sound little similar with the Marco Clago in 2009 version, but with little less bass. The bass is still here. The bass continue to annoy you here. It is fuck the clarity of the album, but not so much like Marco Clago. So this is little better sounding version. Also the pressing it's not so good like the 2009, but it is still okay. You can listen the album from here. Against the CD, really they are very close, but I think I still prefer the CD guys from this version. If you want to identify what is the Europe version, it is from the catalog number, and here has one stamper that W. If you see, I think you see it. It is little inside. W, and in the dev Vax has one Germany pressing plants. If you go to Discogs, you see it. So it's very easy to identify from the cover and from the catalog number this version. This is the first European version. Really, I'm not so fan, but for my favorite song of this album, and probably one of my favorite of this band, Brains 2. When I was young, this song is my favorite from this band. Really, the sound here is amazing because this song need little bass to sound little more badass, little more heavier, and this version sound amazing for this one. But for the faster songs, not so good. The bass cover the others, the guitars, and also the vocals of Billy Joy. It is very buried compared to some other versions. Okay, this is the third place case. Also, it is cheap. I bought this 25 euros is reachable if you want to buy it. The 2009 version, the Europe again, is reachable 20 euros. This vinyl is cheap. Okay, in the second position I have the original US version of the album, US pressing. And it is the most expensive version of the album. You can find this in decent condition if 50, 60, 70 euros. It's the most expensive version of the album. If you ask me if you deserve to pay this, I say you no. But this version is better than the CD, guys. Um, this is the second best version of the album, in my opinion. This version has no bass at all. It is the most brighter. No, has bass, but it is the most brighter version of the album. The bass is the most low. The guitars shine more, very shiny sound, very bright sound. The CD sound little compression. Here you do not have the compression. The drums no annoy you like the CD is no so powerful. Really, the sound here is very sharp, very okay. Maybe this version is the opposite than the 2009 Europe. It is the 2009 Europe was has massive bass, but here has almost no bass. But I prefer to listen the album like that. Punk rock it shines in explosion in top end, no in low end, so much. So I prefer this version. The problem is the version itself. It is a little noisy, distortion. The last songs. Really, it is no. I have a very good condition, and it is really the pressing was not so good. The pressing plans. So this is the most noisier pressing I have from this album. This is the bad thing. But the sound quality, the master was decent, was okay, better than the CD, but it's very expensive, and I believe don't deserve euro money. And I say you why? Because we have the new 2021 anniversary, 25 years anniversary here with the sticker. If you see, okay. This was the okay. Let me put a little light. Okay, this was okay. This was released in 2021, and it was the anniversary version, and contains the Chris Bellan cut, guys. Like the 2009 repress reissue US. So I think it is the same cut. I'm not so sure. Maybe the Chris Bellan make one new cut for this version here. Maybe because the 2009, and this was one of another reason I not buy it, has get very hateful comments in Discogs and here and there. People say it is very bad, and I do not risk it. So I buy this version instead. Maybe they like many times the users say bullshits. Maybe not, but this version, to my ears, it is the best sounding version of this album, guys. Here is the most balanced version you can listen to the album. No massive bass, no, and no bass at all. It is something in the middle. The bass is there, the guitars is there, shiny with explosion. The vocal is there. All is balanced. The chemistry, all have amazing chemistry and sound great, guys. Really, the vinyl, it is okay. Not so dead quiet, but it's okay. Probably after the 2009 Euro version, this is the best pressing of for noises and this and that. Really, no big problems here. You can listen very good album. You can enjoy it. Really, it is one amazing sounding version of the album. No amazing. This album never get one amazing sounding version. The vinyls, this vinyl and the USA sound little better than the CD, 2 times better than the CD. But this happened because the CD was already set. Some other albums from Green Day, the CD are better than vinyls. But because the CD on this album was a little compressed, a little bad, I decided to collect all this vinyl and find one decent copy to listen to this album because I love it. Like I said, this version is amazing. It's the most balanced. Has the best clarity. Has the best cut. Has the best mastering. And it is not a master version. All the version it is reissues from the original mastering. They do not have over Fire Us remastered for this sound. Also, this vinyl, this version has a bonus LP with 8 live tracks recorded in Praga in '96. And the second side of this live vinyl has some edits, some good appearance. If you want, go and check it. 25 euros, 20 euros, 21 euros. Very cheap, very reachable. The best sounding version in my opinion. Chris Bellan cut. if you are a fan, this is your best choice, in my opinion. I hope you find my review helpful. I have nothing more to say. See you in the next one. Bye bye.